Well, a Northern Kentucky nonprofit is close to breaking ground on a one-of-a-kind track for mountain bike riders. It is called a pump track. Local 12's Brad Underwood is live in Newport where that track is going to be built. And we saw earlier, it sure looks like a lot of fun, the idea.
It sure does, and we'll show you some pictures here in a little bit. Makes me wish I was built like a little kid again on my bike, but the closest pump track to our area is a couple hours north up in Columbus. And here at Veterans Park in Newport, there's a pool, a couple of ball fields, and a lot of wooded space. And soon, a group called Riding Forward is hoping to build this track not only to get kids out and active in the outdoors, but to teach them bicycle skills and safety. Flying through Devou Park, members of Riding Forward speed through the park's trails. But the group says the greater Cincinnati area needs another option for riders, a pump track.
A pump track is basically, it's a bunch of berms and rollers. It's a loop, continuous loop made out of dirt.
The track could look something like this. These are just some of the examples that Riding Forward presented to the city of Newport when pitching the idea. So far, the city's on board. At the moment, Veterans Park looks like the future home for the track.
There's a good amount of green space in some wooded areas that currently are just not being utilized, so we weren't going to disrupt what was already in the park.
One goal of the park is to take wheeled sports for kids to the next level, but also provide a great family space in Newport.
We see the pump track becoming a place where kids can come hang out. We see the pump track as a place where fathers and sons and mothers and daughters can all come out together and spend a whole day out riding the pump track, eating at the picnic tables, hanging out, being outside, just enjoying their friends, enjoying their peers.
But the vision doesn't stop with just the track. Riding Forward wants to improve current trails and build new ones in the park for riders and hikers.
We don't want to just go in and put a pump track in. We want to landscape it. We want it to drain properly. We want this to be a lasting piece of property within the community.
Riding Forward is a nonprofit 501(c) and is raising all the money to build the track. Now the track will be used by riders of all different experience levels, from newcomers to professional circuit riders. Riding Forward also plans to use the space to help and train up-and-coming competition riders. In Newport, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News. Paula?
All right, thank you, Brad. And Riding Forward says it had another meeting this past week with the citizens in Newport and should have more detailed timeline of the project by next week after meeting with the city.